Hello, my name is Catherine Staples and I am the Regional Training and Implementation Manager for Oxford University Press. It is my pleasure to give you a quick demonstration of how to navigate our very short introductions, also known as VSIs. Looking at the home page, you'll see that it is divided into 3 columns. To the left, you can see brief information about the VSIs. Each book is written by an author who is an expert in their field, and the books not only provide the big picture of the subject, but also the texture. This means that you get to read about the debates in the subject area, the people in it, the new ideas, and the details and nuances you need to develop your knowledge. They are the perfect way to introduce yourself to a new subject. The middle column encourages you to start your search, and it is followed by a snapshot of the VSI Facebook page, where you can click through to like the page itself. The right-hand column has links to helpful resources and information for librarians, as well as a news RSS feed, which you can subscribe to. So scrolling back up to the top, let's start to dive into the content of VSIs. There are 3 ways to search the VSIs. You can jump straight in and type a keyword in the box on the top right-hand side. You can browse by subject, or you can browse all. Let's start by browsing all VSIs. This gives you a good overview of all the VSIs and also shows you the variety of titles. Using the Starting With box, I can jump to titles starting with any letter of the alphabet. I've chosen G, which means I can go straight to Garden History, a very short introduction. Next, you could browse by subject. So let's choose Social Sciences and then Politics. Books are presented on the Open tab and chapters on the Closed tab. Let's click on the plus sign next to Politics and narrow our results further to International Relations. Doing this allows you to narrow your search and become more specific. Let's look at the layout of a book. So let's browse by subject again, choosing Arts and Humanities this time and narrowing it to Literature. I'm going to choose Fairy Tale, a very short introduction. At the top of each book is the book abstract, bibliographic details, and hyperlinked keywords, which you can use to move to other related content. There is also the option to find the print version of the book in your local library, if you prefer this. Additionally, you will notice the DOI, the Digital Object Identifier. This is a permanent link that enables users to consistently locate information online. Each book and individual chapters have unique DOIs. Above the abstract are options for printing the results, saving them to your personal profile, obtaining citation details, and emailing them or sharing them to social media. Note that if you share your results or email them, a subscription is required to view the full text. You'll immediately notice the simple navigation via the table of contents in the center of the page, where you can choose to read any chapter. Don't the chapter titles look enticing? This page is also where you'll find the book's front and end matter, by clicking on the plus signs next to each one. All VSIs have a further reading list in their end matter, which provides open URLs that link to other relevant books, helping to provide a jumping off point for any research. There is also an alphabetical index for the book. In this digital version, you can click on the page number in this index and you will be taken straight to the correct point in the text. Of course, if you don't wish to browse, you can also enter keywords to search for a book or a topic. Let's look for information about waves. You'll notice the results are divided into chapters and books, with chapters displayed on the Open tab first. It's easy to toggle between chapters and book titles. When searching and browsing, you will see 20 titles per results page by default, and it will be sorted by relevance. But you can change both of these settings by clicking on the down arrows. Both chapters and books will show you any items containing the word waves. In this instance, whilst you may have been searching for waves made of water, the search results also include information about sound waves, light waves, seismic waves, etc. This is one good way of taking you beyond what you were initially thinking about. If you happen to get lots of results, you can narrow your search down further by using the tools on the left-hand side. You can change the focus of your search by adding additional terms on new rows within the Search Within section. You can also narrow by availability or by subject. Clicking on the plus sign next to a subject heading offers you further subtopics with a number of results. This relates to in brackets at the end. Above your search results, note that you can choose to download the entire set of search results as a PDF. Now let's look at a chapter. I've chosen this chapter as there's a nice contrast between images, pictures, and text. At the top of the chapter, you'll see the title of the book and the author. And above this, you can see the same options for printing, saving, obtaining the citation for the chapter, emailing and sharing, as we did when looking at the print book page. At the top of the chapter, you can see a grey line. Scrolling along this will enable you to navigate through the chapters of the book. Here, you can also type in a page number. Under this, you will see the title of the chapter, the unique DOI specifically for that chapter, and publication dates, both print and online, and an abstract. The abstracts do not exist in the print version of a VSI, and they have been written to enhance the content in the online version, allowing you to quickly determine whether this chapter will be helpful to your research. The hyperlink content list to the left enables speedy navigation around the book. To provide seamless access to other relevant content, there are a number of boxes down the left-hand side. Related content shows chapters from other relevant VSIs. Quick Reference takes you to other OUP reference articles that offer crisp explanations of key concepts or biographies of key figures mentioned in each VSI chapter. Note that if you click through to other OUP reference content, a subscription is required to review the full text. More from VSIs takes you to other related content in other VSIs. If there is content you wish to save for later, simply highlight the text and an annotate pin will appear. You can add your own words or description and it will be saved into your personal profile. As I finish this demonstration, I'd just like to draw your attention to a couple of useful links on the top support bar. Firstly, there is the option to create a free personal profile. As I've mentioned, this allows you to save links to chapters, specific searches, or annotations. Please remember that this personal profile area is for saving your personal data and will not sign you into your subscription. The About link gives you more information about the VSIs, including a short video. The News link provides updates about the latest books being published online. Subscriber Services allows you to download an Excel list of all the books available online, plus other helpful resources specifically for librarians, including how to download MARC records and usage reports. Finally, if we return to the home page, you can see immediately the titles of new VSIs. New books are added every month, simultaneously being brought out in print and ebook. I hope this has been a useful overview of the VSIs and it has given you the desire to explore this resource more fully.